Hello friends, welcome to our Engineering Graphics YouTube channel. Friends, in this session, we are going to solve another problem based on isometric projection. And the problem statement is, the figure shows front view and end view. The figure shows front view and side view of an object. Draw isometric view and show overall dimensions. Now friends, you can see here, this is the front view and this is a side view of this object. Now, we know that for isometric problem, first check the position of origin O in the front view. Now here, in the front view, the origin O is given at the right bottom corner. And from this, we can find the x-axis. So this axis is the x-axis, this is a z-axis, and this is a width side y. So this is the width, this is the length, this is the height of this object. Now here, you can see here, this is a isometric axis, this is origin O. So for this problem, this axis is the x-axis and this is the y. And vertical axis remains same, this is the z-axis. Now friends, for isometric view, we require the length of this object, we require the width and height. From front view, we can find length and height. So you can see 30, 30, 30, 30 into 3, 90. So total length, maximum length of this object is 90 mm. Height is 45 plus 25. 45 plus 5, 50 plus 20, 70. Height of this object is 70 mm. And width again 30, 30, 30. So 90 mm is the width. If you get this overall dimension, then we can draw the isometric box. So we will draw the isometric box first. Draw the horizontal line, mark a O axis, and with the help of protractor, mark 30-degree angle at right side, 30-degree angle on the left side, and 90-degree angle. It is perpendicular to the baseline. So by using thin line, make a isometric box. So for this problem, this is a x-axis, this is a y-axis, this is a z-axis. Now, adjust a ruler along z-axis and first of all mark a distances. Along length axis, mark a 90 mm. This is a 90 mm distance. 90 mm distance. Width required again 90 mm. This is 90 mm. And height is 70 mm. Height is 70. Now adjust a ruler along z-axis and adjust a ruler along z-axis and draw the vertical z-axis. Along this axis, mark a 70 mm, or we can directly adjust a ruler along lane side and draw the x-axis. Adjust a ruler along y direction and complete it. Now here we have completed this isometric box. So this is a y, x and height z. All these lines are going to the width side. These lines are going to the x side. These three lines, 1, 2, 3 lines are going to the z side. Now here, see the front view. See the front view of this object. See the front view of this object. Now friends, here, in the front view, this profile we can give the name O1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, O. So this profile we get in the front view plane. So first we focus on this profile. See the naming O1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, O. So here in this front view plane, this is a Z-shape profile, and here angle is not given for this profile. So we can separately draw this Z-shape profile, or with the help of centers we can draw this profile. Now here this 40 mm or this Z-shape profile is at the center. So this is the 90 mm distance. So this profile position is at the center of that front view. From this center, mark a 20 mm distance from the both ends. This is a 20 mm, this is a 20 mm. This is the center point. Now the height of this Z-shape profile is 10 mm is given. So from this center, this is a midpoint. From this center, draw the vertical line. On this vertical line, mark a 10 mm height. So we have marked this 10 mm height, and from this line, draw the line going to the parallel to the x-axis. Now you can see here, all this line, 1, 2, 3, these lines are going to the x-axis. So this 60 mm line is parallel to the x-axis. Mark is 60 mm. This is center of that 60 mm straight line. So take the center and mark a 30 mm distance on the right side, and 30 mm distance on the left side and right side. Now here we get these end points. So these two lines are the non-isometric lines for this problem. So directly join these two end points. So here, so we can complete the Z shape profile. You can see. So we have completed this Z shape profile. Now friends, you can see O to 7. This is O point. O to 7 distance. We can directly mark. No need to measure this distance. Again 4 to 3 we can easily mark. This point is 4. This point is 3. 4, 3. Height is 70 mm. So this height is already we have marked. It is 70 mm. This is 70 mm. This height is 25 mm. O to 1 height is 25 mm. So from O, mark a 25 mm vertical line. This line is going to the Z axis. Now you can see 3 to 2 line, 2 to 3 line is going to the Z axis. This is the Z axis. Similarly, O to 1 line is going to the Z axis, forward Z axis. So it is vertical line. Now here, this 2 to 1 line is a non-isometric line. So for non-isometric line, we have these points, end points. So we can directly join these ends. You can see. So we have completed this profile. Now in the side view, now see the side view. The profile thickness in the side view is 30 mm. ही जी प्रोफाईल आपण ड्रॉ केली ना, त्या प्रोफाईलची थिकनेस आपल्याला मिळते साइड व्ह्यू मध्ये, and the profile position is, this profile position is here, and this profile have 30 mm thickness. Now see the origin O for side view is at the left bottom corner. ह्या प्रोफाईलची थिकनेस आहे इथे. So this is part 1. So this is part 1. This is a part 2. Part 2 position is here. This vertical rectangular parts thickness is 30 mm, and the gap is present in between part 1 and part 2. The thickness of gap is 30 mm. Okay, या प्रोफाईलची थिकनेस 30 mm, मध्ये 30 mm चा गॅप असणार, आणि बॅक साइडला परत 30 mm ची प्रोफाईल असणार, 30 mm चे ऑब्जेक्ट्स असतील. Now we can add the thickness to this profile. So 30 mm thickness we can add along width side. We can mark a thickness from this also, from this point also. Draw the line going to the width side and mark a 30 mm distance. Now here we can directly join can directly join these two endpoints and place a ruler along this base non-isometric line and draw a line. Now you can see the thickness of this triangular shape is 30 mm. After that, again there is a 30 mm gap. 30 mm आपण सोडून देऊ यामध्ये. 30 mm gap, and the back second part profile it starts from the back side and its thickness is 30 mm. Okay. Now here the height of this part second from here to here is 45 mm. Now from this point we can directly, has a point A. From that point directly we can draw the vertical line. The vertical line distance is 45 mm, and in the front view and side view the distance of the part second is 30 mm, and in the side view it is 30 mm. So distance is same. डिस्टन्स सेम असेल तर ही जी प्रोफाईल आहे पार्ट सेकंडची इट लुक्स लाईक ए स्क्वेअर शेप. सो लेंथ इज 30 mm and width is 30 mm. So here in the top view we get a 30 by 30 squares. 30 by 30 square. But you can see here the two squares we get in the top view plane. Again in between these two square there is a gap of 30 mm. Now here we can complete a first square and here we can complete the second square. So for that, mark 30 mm distance. This is 30 mm, 30 mm, and this is the remaining 30 mm. Now here we can make a square again here, or we can directly with the help of roller we can draw a line. Oh friends, you can see here we have completed the top view. In the top view the two squares we get, and the height of this profile is 30 mm is given. This edge, vertical edge height is 30 mm is given. Now from this 30 mm is given. Now here adjust the ruler along z axis and draw the vertical line. The height of this vertical line is 30 mm. Length is 30 mm. Length is 30 mm means what? This is a x-axis. So here you can see here this dotted line is going to the x-axis. So from this point mark a 30 mm line and we can directly join this point, these two endpoints. Okay. Now here this rectangular strip is visible here. So for that we will draw a vertical line here, and from this plane is visible. This plane is visible. Okay. Now here this edge is visible, dark. We can make it dark. This edge, this height is also visible. Make it dark it. This bottom edge is visible. Now see our 80% problem is almost we have completed. Now adjust a ruler along x direction and move the ruler and draw a line going to this x direction, and after that from this point draw the vertical line. Now see that our 95% problem is solved. Now here, this Z-shape profile is from this end to this end, or it is throughout. So you can see here, by using a small line, we can show the depth of this Z-shape profile. So for that, adjust a ruler along the y-axis and draw a line, small line, which is going to the z-axis. Now this small line indicates that this Z-shape profile is throughout. Now friends, see the solution of this problem. In the front view, we get this O to 5 profile. This profile is here. Its thickness is 30 mm. 30 mm is the thickness of this profile. And on the back side is square shape prisms is visible. Okay, this line is invisible. Hidden line is for this line is the invisible, and this line going to the x direction, this is the dotted line. Now give the dimensions of this object. So this distance is, the z profile distance is 40 mm. This distance is 60 mm. The total length of this object is 90 mm. Length is 90 mm. This distance is 60 mm, and this distance is 40 mm. So show the aligned dimension. This is 40, this is 60, and this is 90 mm. 90 mm. The width is also 90 mm. Height is 70 mm. 70 mm height. So friends, try to solve this problem. See the solution of this problem. See you in the next lecture. Thank you. Happy learning.